welcome back to the channel. Okay guys, this may be a little, oh, y'all hear that? Let me hurry up and get this inside. Whoa, could be an alternator, could be a compressor, could be anything. You won't know until you inspect it and verify it, okay? But the verification process is basically done. We hear that there's a noise. That's the complaint. Engine noise. Now, whether it's coming from the engine is a totally different story. That part we don't know until we get out and inspect it. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now is pull over right here. Guys, I highly recommend you shut cars like this down, verify the oil level first. So it's hard for me to tell y'all that and me not do it, so let me do that first. All right. Got the hood pop. Let's see, make sure we got oil in this thing. Whoa, 2.4. All right, first thing first. You do not want to be blamed for locking the engine up. All right, got that wiped down. Let's get this back in the hole. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, it has oil in it. Now we can proceed with the sound diagnosis. Let me look around first. Okay, look at that alternator, look at that compressor. It's hard to tell which one. Oh, this is a brand new power steering pump someone just put on. I hope they didn't replace that thinking that was the noise. Quite frankly, they did just leave another shop, so who knows. But I'm about to tell y'all what's going on. Let me start it up. Whoa. Man, guys, the compressor is on. Wow, that's the alternator. Woo, this is extremely hot. Alternator is coming apart internally. The bearings are extremely loud. Pretty much a known problem with these. I think the Patriot, Jeep Patriot, the Compass, all the little small models with the little 2.4 in it. Yes, alternator has been known to, bearings just fail in them. Okay, so in order to get rid of that noise, they're basically gonna need a new alternator. Again, guys, I hope they didn't get this replaced thinking that was the noise. Now, one thing you can do, guys, is I can't do it now because I'm on the ground. Let the car up in the air and remove the belt and run the car. Just grab the alternator and try to turn it. If you turn it and you hear, then yes, you know that's where the noise is coming from. Okay, but for now, I will write up a alternator, and I need to take a look at the battery. They're hiding the battery down here. You're gonna do alternator, you might as well inspect the complete electrical system, guys. Those connections look dirty, corroded. Need to get those cleaned up. So that's pretty much what my estimate gonna be, and whatever else. They always relook the history, the maintenance history, see what's been done. They recommend whatever hasn't been done. But I see power steering fluid down there. I will have to let this car up in the air, so this is exactly what I'm gonna do. All right, so guys, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go to ad break. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, look what showed up. All right, Mopar. This is a Mopar alternator. All right, we're getting ready to replace this super loud alternator. The bearing's going out in it, guys. So without wasting a lot of time, we're gonna get right into it. First things first, before you do any kind of electrical repair, we gotta disconnect the battery. Okay, now the battery's tucked down in there somewhere, so I'm just gonna merely disconnect, yank the ground away from the battery. Okay, and you pretty much can get to this from the bottom. All right, well, we'll find out together, guys, so let's get it. Alright, so guys, I'm getting ready to take this alternator out. In this particular model, I got a little room. Some of the Jeep Compasses and the other Jeep models, the alternator is extremely hard to get out. I got a little room right here. Now I still have to remove the compressor. Not remove it, but relocate it. In other words, take it away from the bracket. Okay, so you don't have to drain, take the compressor off. You have to just unbolt it from the bracket and just lay it to the side. But on every other one, Jeep Compass and everything I've done, I've had to remove this bracket. So we're just going to play it by ear and go as I see fit. The goal is just get enough room to get the alternator out. All right, let's get it. So by removing the compressor off the bracket, I should be able to get the alternator straight through here, y'all. All right, don't look that bad at all. All right, let's get with it. All right, guys, so I have the top bolt on the alternator off, and I have the connections off of the alternator, the connector and the battery connector. I have both of those off, so I have one bolt holding on, and we're gonna see if we can squeeze this alternator straight through here without removing the bracket or any AC component. Okay, let's get it. Uh-oh, it fell. There you go. Let's see where we at. All right, guys, here we go. Yes. Voila. There you have it. Yeah, you can feel the grouting inside the bearing. Alright, now I know y'all noticed this transmission fluid leak, or in this case power steering. I will have to verify that power steering pump, somebody just replaced that. It wasn't us. But now that I'm the last one to work on the car, I'm sure I will be blamed for it. So I will have to look into that. Alright, well for now, guys, we got the alternator off. Now I did go ahead and replace the noisy tensioner pulley. And guys, let me tell you something about this tensioner. Okay, this tensioner is extremely expensive. Okay, now technically there's nothing wrong with the tensioner. The tensioner is doing its job, and the tensioner's job is to simply keep tension on the belt. All right. What happens to these tensioners is the pulley become noisy. Okay, the bearings inside the pulley. So you can, in essence, replace, this is the noisy, you can replace these pulleys without replacing the whole tensioner. These may be 25, 30 bucks. A tensioner is likely 150 bucks. Okay, so now if you go to the parts department, they would tell you that that's not possible. Okay, so what you have to do in order to pull this off is just get the price, the estimate on this upper idler. Okay, this idler pulley is the same size as this tensioner pulley. Okay, and merely just transfer the pulleys at that point. You don't even have to take this off. Okay, you can remove this bolt. That's what I did, to take the noisy pulley off and put on a new pulley. All right, but you can't buy solely just the pulley for the tensioner. Okay, you have to ask for the idler. Just get them both while you're at it. There's two idler pulleys on this car. One go over here and one at the top. This one on the top is the same size as the belt tensioner pulley. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. All right, guys, I'm about to wrap this up because installing the alternator is simply reversal of the removing process. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do. Set the alternator back up in here, bolt it all down, put the belt on, and we should wrap this up, guys. Okay, so that's all I have, but make sure you spin everything. Make sure you didn't miss nothing. Okay, that's how I found this tensioner pulley was noisy. I just spin everything. Technically, while you're diagnosing it, you should take the belt off and spin everything. Remember, guys, you do not want to have to go back to the customer and ask for more money. That looks unprofessional. Looks unprofessional in my eyes. I hate doing it. So I try to get everything the first time, but the first time you will have to do a little work. I mean, you're going to get an hour diagnostic anyway, so you're being paid to check the car out. Sometimes you have to use that complete hour to check the car out. I know it sucks, but it happens, okay? Just think of all the times you didn't spend on a car and you got the diagnostic time or checkout time. So it averages out, guys. All right, so that's all I have. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video.